The head of Russia's space agency responded to President Biden's sanctions by threatening to leave American, Mark Van Hay, behind in space.
Here's a summary of the article.
Houston, for the past 24 years, the US and Russia have worked together to construct and maintain the International Space Station, where research has led to some of the most important discoveries of the 21st century. Space is hard and space is dangerous. And in my experience, with our Russian partners it means sitting down, having a meal together, said Coleman. We share a goal of exploring space, and that goal doesn't change whether we're on the Earth or living up on the space station. Astronaut Mark Van Hay, who holds the ongoing record for longest space flight, is set to end his 355 days in space in just 3 weeks. Dmitry Rogozin, the head of Russia's space agency and a close ally to Russian President Vladimir Putin, responded to Biden in a series of hostile tweets. On February 26, he posted a video in Russian that threatened to leave Van Hay behind in space and detach Russia's segment of the space station altogether. Prior to the conflict in Ukraine, Russia had announced plans to pull out of the space station as early as 2025.
This post received a score of 56,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Kazakhstan, the country that actually handles Russia's launches and landings, opposes the Ukraine invasion and is increasingly concerned about Russian behavior. Despite being politically quite pro-Russia. At the rate things are going, if I were Roscosmos, I wouldn't be spending my time wondering whether this astronaut will get to go home or not. I'd be wondering whether the cosmonauts will get to go home.
Waiting for the Chinese to start launching from Baikonur.
Kazakhstan, Central Asia's hottest new destination. Equatorially located, reliable climate, spacious development properties, room for industrial expansion, really just a shitload of land, mostly over the Borat jokes.
I think we have a difference of opinion about where the equator is located.
This statement made me surprisingly uncomfortable.
Not gonna happen. The Russians will take him with them and they will come down Kazakhstan. So he can be picked up by friendly personnel. 100% agreed. The Russian cosmonauts are not leaving him there no matter what orders they get. They? Scientists, not politicians. They aren't going to punish their colleague for whatever happened down on Earth.
I love the thought of a Russian cosmonaut going, "Niet, I can. Leave my comrade, this is earthly drama." Now I want The Expanse but from a Soviet-y sci-fi perspective with an Eastern European Holden.
For All Mankind is probably the closest you can get.
I really enjoyed that show. Hadn't heard much about it and watched a couple of episodes then ended up binging the first 2 seasons. How is this show such a sleeper for most? Greater than how is this show such a sleeper for most? Apple TV.
I would love to watch this show, but cannot unless I sit in front of an iPad. Such a shame I can't Chromecast it.
If you have a PC or Mac with Chrome, you can cast it from the Apple TV Plus website. I am not sure if it works in Chrome on iOS though.
Thanks Russia. They just guaranteed every space agency around the world will be doubling their budgets.
Greater than Dmitry Rogozin, this dude is literally a neo-Nazi. There are videos of him speaking at neo-Nazi protests. Could Russia really not find someone better suited as the head of their space agency?
He paid the most for the position. That's how corruption works in the West. In Russia, Putin picks who the rich people will be. They don't pay him money. They're only getting the money he chooses to allow them have in the first place.
In return for fanatical loyalty, I presume.
Bingo. First Russian daimyo, am I right?
Russia is giving a lot of signals that it's all in here, from doubling down on sanctions to nationalizing assets to burning its bridges in space exploration. A lot of "we're not going back" body language going on right now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.